Well, hello and happy holidays. Emeril here. When it comes to creating a memorable holiday meal for your family and friends, it's all about choosing a simple menu that allows you to spend time with the ones you love. You know, I think pork loin is a great choice. When you're choosing a pork loin, look for one that still has a bit of the fat cap attached, which will keep it moist during cooking. Last night, I began marinating this with Dijon mustard, chopped rosemary, garlic, salt, and pepper. When your pan's hot, add just a tiny bit of olive oil, and we're going to begin fat side searing it. Oh yeah. Now we'll go back to the back side of this and just re-season it with a little salt and pepper. I want to get a nice color on it, then we're going to flip it over. Look at that. I have carrots just peeled and sliced a bit on an angle. About 1/3 of a stick of butter, a little honey, a little orange juice, cinnamon, salt and pepper. Then last but not least, what we're going to do is turn the heat on, add the water. Now I'll put the lid on them. Our pork loin is nice and brown. We're going to remove it right onto a platter to let it rest. And while the pan is still hot, we're going to add an assortment of mushrooms. But remember that when you're cooking with mushrooms, they're going to absorb a lot of liquid. Add just a touch bit more olive oil to them, a little salt, pepper, some shallot with garlic, and some chopped tomatoes. We're going to re-season it now with a little bit more salt and pepper. And once it's right about that consistency, about halfway, we're going to add our red wine, our chicken broth, and let that evaporate a little bit. It's evaporating the alcohol, but it's reducing, so it's concentrating the flavor of that. So once that happens for about a minute, take our pork loin, right back inside, put our lid on it. What we're going to do is this wonderful kitchen appliance called an air fryer. It's one of my favorite new gadgets because it really takes a lot less oil. I've got green beans and shallots. I've got salt and I've got pepper. And let me tell you, less than a teaspoon of oil is all you need for this air fryer. Look at that. That's how little oil that we need. Just set the temperature for our green beans. So I'm going to the oven with my pork loin, 400 degrees. You want an internal temperature of about 138, 140. When you're slicing a pork loin, you always want to slice it crosswise. Look at how beautiful that is. We've let it rest so the juices are not running all over the place. Oh yeah, babe. Look at that, huh? Just take it on our platter. And then remember, mushroom red wine sauce that we reduced. Now this is the best part when you're ready to serve. Oh man. Lightly garnish it. We're going to take our toasted almonds for our green beans. Hey, and in my house, there's no holiday meal complete without mashed potatoes. And when it comes to dessert, pecan pie. Cooked in my air fryer couldn't be any easier and certainly more delicious. This holiday meal is simple enough for anyone to make and enjoy. I've made all of these recipes available for you. Happy holidays from my kitchen to yours.